it's just so Trish, and this is a long-awaited video that I've been promising to make. How to ruin the most perfect curriculum by a mom who does it. So this video is all about how to take any curriculum and make it worthless, destroy it, ruin it to all capacity. So here we go. Okay, so you're like, Trish, I don't really get, what do you mean ruin a curriculum? I'm talking about spending tons and tons of money, tons and tons of time, making yourself crazy, making your children cry, and feel like you haven't gotten anywhere, and then you have to throw it out. That's what I do. That's what I'm really good at. So here's definite ways to ruin curriculum. One. Anything I get, we're doing every lesson. Front to back. Everyone, we cannot skip. And we're not doing just every lesson. We're doing every question, every problem. I mean, this is why I have so many curriculums to review, because I've done this. And there's curriculums that are not meant to go front to back, every page. Oh yeah, because I've had to repurchase things. I'm like, we don't want that. This is my thing. I have a tendency to be so legalistic. It's one of the reasons, like my happy place for being legalistic are these, because they are meant to be done cover to cover. Everything's laid out. They're meant to be done that way. And it works out well. Does it come to be a problem sometimes? Yeah. You know, should there be things we skip? Yeah. Do I need to let go? Yeah. But that's why I tend to really love the Life Pack, Christian Light, Ace. I haven't used Ace, but I'm assuming Ace because it's the same premise. I'm legalistic. I think we have to do everything. It doesn't matter if you already know it. We're going to do it again. Because in order to accomplish the task, we've got to do every lesson. And we have to have it in the same paper book. So if I decided that you should put it here, and then we did notebook paper, and then I said, let's go back to here, I'm going to want you to redo those lessons in here, because that's the kind of mom I am. Not really, but I have contemplated it. I have done, oh my goodness, we're just a mess. Let's just start over and do it again. I don't care if you're in lesson 45. We'll just do it again. You should be in level 4, but I'm not comfortable with putting you in level 4 because I feel like we have gaps. So instead of dealing with those gaps as they come, I'll just make you do the whole grade lower, and you'll do 5 lessons a day, and so we can just fly through it, and then we'll do level 4. I might have done that. I mean, we didn't do it. I mean, but that was my intent, and I was like, oh, we can't do that. I'm gonna make her crazy. Buy a curriculum with so much there, and then feel like a failure because you can't do everything. I mean, I had 2 cores. I bought 2 cores. That was a lot of money that year because I thought it was going to be great. Buy a curriculum with lots of review and then still make my kid do every bit of it. Okay, so, I mean, I seriously have curriculum issues. I know this. I can ruin the most perfect curriculum ever. And one of my big things is I've realized over the years, and I mean, I'm 6 years in, 5-6 years in. I'm not let's see what I say in 15 years. Because I mean, I have 17 more years of this to do. So let's see how it goes. I am now understanding it is okay to skip lessons. It's in the book, it's okay to say, because we're going to have to do this, using a dictionary. You know, this one's using a dictionary. This one is like the description and this is practice. Do I need him to do everyone? No, I can just have him do the first column. He doesn't have to do it all. I'd want it done all written out on paper so it's like a journal. I can go, look, here's your evidence of schooling. And then I can't figure out why they're just done. Why they're like, I don't want to do this. Okay. This is how bad I was the first time. Like, looking back now, I'm just like, what was I thinking? Okay. I decided, and if any of you have had this, I know. I've been there. So, my first child, her birthday's in October, so she doesn't officially start, she didn't officially start for pre-K until the following year, right before she turned 5. So I'm like, you know what? We will do pre-K this year, even though she's not of age and she'd be a really young one to do pre-K with. But I'm like, then I can prove that we can do this and we'll work ahead. And this will give me confidence. This will prove to my family who's like, why are you homeschooling? At least send her to preschool. And I can prove myself to be competent. Sounds great, right? So the curriculum that I heard of that was going to be awesome, that I'm a flunky of this curriculum because I have no self-control, is Abeka. Well, if you know Abeka is worksheet happy. It has all kinds of stuff everywhere. So I buy the K4 program. And we begin teaching it. I mean, I'm talking 6 days a week teaching it. And we have to do everything because that's who I am. We got to November and I felt like a failure. And I sent her to preschool. Bad mistake. I should not have done that. That just turned our whole house upside down. Anyway, I sent her to preschool because I felt like a failure. No, I didn't. I didn't send her to preschool. We just never finished it. That's it. We never finished it. There we go. We never finished it. I didn't send her to preschool yet. She was only 4. She wasn't of age to go. So we tried to do the curriculum. We got into lesson 40 for the year. And I was like, man. So then I go to a curriculum display. You know what I did? Did I go and buy kindergarten K5? No. I go and get the DVD series because I'm like, you know what? It's depending on me. I'm too wore out with all the children. I'll just get the DVD, put her in. Now, do I go and take and get the curriculum packet that we used last year? Nope. I go and get a brand new one. Do I start her at lesson 44? Nope. What do I start her at? I start at lesson 1. Let's start over because we're going to do this right now. We're going to do it correct. That poor child. I don't know. I mean, I really owe her some stuff. I mean, chocolate raisins, whenever she wants it, I go get them. Yeah, I made that poor child do the same curriculum twice. Because we're going to do it better this time. We're going to do it right. Let's, because I'm always wanting the redo button. Redo. I already want a redo button for this year. Redo. And it's like, no, just let it go, pick up, and go on. So then, the middle of that year, by December, I stuck her in preschool. Because I was like, I'm failing. My kid turned out fine. I didn't need to do that. And now I'm to the point I'm like, preschool? Why do we do preschool? Kindergarten. No, kindergarten's limited. Not much. Well, I was trying to teach my kid in preschool the first round. I don't even start till the second week of first grade. And we do it quick. So, I hope this helps. Our expectations and our desires to perfect and live up to some sense. I mean, I got rod and staff. I ran away from rod and staff because it was so tedious. Why was it tedious? Because Mama made it that way. Mama makes it that way. Mama ruins it. It's not. The curriculum is awful. Mama ruins it. Now, granted, certain curriculums go for certain people. Not everybody likes this. Not everybody likes this. Not everybody likes everything. There's personal preferences. But if you find something that's great and it feels like an utmost failure. And it's not because like, oh, my kid's not picking up on this grasp here, but because it's like so hard to implement. Step back, get your expectations like out of the way, relax, and look at it as a resource. Do not look at it as a mandate, if that makes sense. Look at it as a resource, not a mandate. This is a guide. It's a guide. It's like if I could talk to my former self, Trish, it's a guide. Don't get all crazy. She does not have to do every part. And it's a spiral program, not a mastery. So don't get over the top when you are working with a spiral curriculum and you're treating it as mastery. You're going to review it. You can move on to the next lesson. Even though we didn't perfect this one, we can move on. It's fun. It needs to be a little fun. Yes, there's times that you've got to bite the bullet and really learn this stuff, but it's got to be fun a little bit. And your preschooler does not need to sit at a table for 3 or 4 hours a day to do this work, Trish. No. Your preschooler, 20 minutes max a day. Just 20 minutes. No, you don't have to teach science. No.